Most people like readers don't see most of the research that I do.
Yeah, yeah,
Most of it I don't use. And you
yeah.
have to be able just to deal with it's very like I got very frustrated in the project that I'm working on right now because I did so much research and so much reading and analysis over the summer and in the spring on the topic that I'm working on now. And then when I got to actually writing it, I realized that huge portions of it I wasn't
Yeah.
gonna use.
Yeah.
There was one. I'll give you an example of it. So there's this one. I might even have it here. Okay, so hang on a second.
Yeah.
So I'm big on paper. Like I'm
Hmm.
an old school kind of person. All right.
Yep.
I'm big on paper. This is not all of it, but this is so. I've got so here is the, so there is this is not even imagine this times three. I don't know where the
Wow.
rest of it is. Okay, imagine this times three. Okay, for a particular topic that I'm writing about.
Yep.
Okay, and these are all like pretty dense. These are all pretty dense academic papers. I read through them. It probably took me I don't know maybe a total of a week, maybe more of reading through. And what I did is I read it through. I hand write a little summary on it.
Hmm.
I like to do some stuff, and it turned out that over a week, let's call it like 10 work days of research, I realized like this is a paragraph.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's painful.
Yeah.
Now, part of me is crap. I did all the work. But at this point I'm mature enough that I like deal with that pain
Mhm.
and say, okay, the only thing worse than doing a week's worth of research, 10 days worth of research that I end up being able to summarize in a paragraph. The only thing worse than that is actually torturing readers with
To read
material
it.
that I'm
Yeah.
giving to them only because I withstood the pain of
Yeah.
accumulating it.
Yeah. Ego problem. This is something that's worth sharing, even you probably don't care, but we should still share it that way. That's awesome. Do
Yeah,
you,
no, it's so that's one of the so you're not if you're including all your research and all your interviews, you're doing it right.
yeah, yeah. Do you also, this is another question. So Michelle, she's an author. She was asking a question, which I thought was a good one. You've got this kind of breadth to your work that has themes in it, but clearly there's a breadth behind it. Do you think about like your audience or your archetype of who you're writing this towards as you're doing it? Or how do you keep that, hey, I want to make sure this is useful for you, but you also keep it broad enough that it can have a broad thing? It's balanced, certainly.
Yeah, yeah. I want to make sure I understand the question. The so in terms of the at some level I assume that a lot of readers are like me.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I really do. And the kind of book that I like to read is a book that is gives me a new way to see the world, but then also equips me with one or two or three or four or five or eight specific things that I can do to be a
Yeah.
little bit better.